Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. This is Kevin Moon from God's Country. It's time for your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's weather. Now, here's my friend, Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. From the mountains of Northeast Georgia, Dr. Don with you for your primetime forecast on Thursday, January 5, 2023. Man, it was a long 48 hours across East Alabama and West Georgia. A couple of serious tornado threats for East Alabama over the past 24 to 48 hours. Thankfully, though, we have not been received any information on anybody getting injured or any fatalities or any major damage, actually, across the region. We did have several reports of possible tornado touchdowns. The National Weather Service has not surveyed anything in East Alabama or West Georgia just yet. I think that will probably happen today, and we'll find out if indeed we had tornado damage or straight-line damaging wind situations across the region. You folks up there in northern Chambers County, southern Randolph County, you had two possible tornadoes. You had that one Wednesday afternoon down around the Mount Olive community in Chambers County up into extreme southern Randolph. And then again, early yesterday morning, it was kind of a deja vu event. We had a tornado warning issued for northeastern Tallapoosa County there just north of Jackson Gap. And, radar was defining a very good-looking echo hook, and it looked like we actually had something on the ground, and there is some damage up there in northeastern Tallapoosa County. But that thing was headed directly at southwest Randolph County. It looked a lot like the situation we had in March a couple of years ago, and it was spooky stuff. But thankfully it dissipated before it made it up into the Wadley area, and everybody's okay. So a long couple of days for East Alabama and West Georgia. Good news is I have good news for you. The next several days are going to be gorgeous across the area, and well-deserved. Before we get into the weather forecast, let me remind you that this guy right here can save you a lot of money with Alpha Insurance. It's Jamie Dukas, and all you have to do is scan that QR code or click the link at the top of this video to get that cost-free, no-obligation insurance quote and find out how much money you can save from Jamie Dukas with Alpha Insurance. Current conditions at the East Alabama Bee Company in 5 Points, Alabama. It's currently 45 degrees. The high yesterday, 69. We currently have mostly clear to partly cloudy skies. Wind is out of the west at 2 miles per hour, gusting to 4. Humidity is 85%. The barometric pressure at 30.11. And at the East Alabama Bee Company, we're showing just a little over 1.25 inches of rain in the past 24 to 36 hours. But now some of you saw much more than that. I think the average rainfall across the area is going to be anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of rain. We received right at 4 inches of rain up here in northeast Georgia, and I got to be honest with you, the majority of that fell within about a 2-hour period yesterday morning. Unbelievable rainfall rates up here when that final line of storms pushed through yesterday morning, and I know that was the same way across East Alabama and West Georgia. Sunrise this morning at 6:43, sunsets at 4:49 p.m. Don't forget to stop by ML Aubrey's in downtown Roanoke, and be sure and tell them Dr. Don sent you. And also Randolph Farmers Co-op up in Wedowee to pick up that East Alabama Bee Company honey. So today we are headed for a beautiful sunny day, 59 this afternoon in Roanoke, 58 in Ashland, Lineville, Wedowee, Woodland. We'll hit 58 up in Ranburne, 60 at the Supermotor Speedway in Talladega, 61 in Alexander City, and we'll hit 62 this afternoon in Valley, Alabama. Here's the 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center for your Thursday. Mostly sunny today, 59. It's going to be pretty cool tonight. It's been a minute. It hadn't been that long. We were frozen solid over the Christmas weekend, but it has been several days. So 34 your overnight low tonight. And then on Friday, mostly sunny, 54. Saturday, beautiful day, 62 for your afternoon high. And then our next storm system moves in on Sunday, and I don't think it's going to be stormy. More so, it's going to be showers. 40% likely on Sunday, 20% Sunday night. Back to sunshine on Monday, and another fast-moving system is in here on Monday night into Tuesday with a 20 to 30% chance of light rain. High temperature on Tuesday, 59 degrees. Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar this morning. And if you look over there on the right-hand side of the screen, you can see our storm system exiting right. That's the system that came through yesterday morning and brought us all that rain and thunder and lightning. But it is well out into the Atlantic now, and in the wake of that storm, beautiful weather for the region over the next several days across East Alabama and West Georgia. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. It's at DSTREN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com. That's our home on the World Wide Web. You can go to our website and click that donate button in the upper right-hand corner to help support us here at Dr. Don's Weather to keep us going. And if you own a business and you'd like to scroll on our screen, such as those folks you see on the left-hand side there, Mr. Jamie Dukas of Alpha Insurance and Mr. Jeff Monroe down at the East Alabama Bee Company, then all you have to do is send me a message on Messenger. I can have you started by the time we do our next forecast. Thanks to all the folks who followed us over the last 24 hours and watched our live feed. We did things a little bit different this time. As all of you know, my daytime job is in public safety. And so sometimes the weather sets up in such a way that we have severe weather here in Northeast Georgia at the same time as we have severe weather in East Alabama and West Georgia. Well, I'm fortunate enough to be able to broadcast from a remote location as well as my studio. And in this particular case, that's exactly what happened. We had ongoing severe weather possibilities in both locations. So I was broadcasting from the Emergency Operations Center here in White County, Georgia, and was able to bring you that weather information. And so that's going to be the plan moving forward if we go live to cover severe weather. And there's always that possibility I may have to leave the East Alabama coverage and go to the Northeast Georgia coverage. But either way, I'll be talking about both locations. So I think it's going to work out pretty good. It did yesterday anyway. So thank you for following us. Thank you for those of you that have sent us donations to help financially keep us going here at Dr. Don's Weather. All this stuff is very, very expensive. There's all kind of subscriptions that I have to have and to be able to stream and the internet and equipment. It's expensive. So anything you can do to help support us is greatly appreciated. The easiest way to do that is to go to our website, click that donate button, and help support us. Or at the top of this video, there are multiple links so that you can support us. If you're on Facebook, all you need to do is send us those Facebook stars. That helps support us as well. We appreciate you, and we hope that we're here for many, many more years. Hey, good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, I'll see you back in here first thing tomorrow with your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather. Y'all have a fantastic Thursday. Bye now.